Yeah, I'll react to that, sure. Hello. Hey, guys. Let's get right into it. 10 times British celebs cause chaos on U.S. talk shows. This is one of those big things that half my audience loves or audience hates, but I like to please everyone. And I think some of these lists can be pretty interesting. Some can be misleading and wrong, but part of the journey. Free content. All right, let's go. My name's Connor. Did I say that? Rhode Island, best state in the Union, New England, best England, USA in that order. Original link to the video, top description below. Right below that, link to the Discord. Click on it, send you right over there. Don't panic if you don't get a role right away. I check every day, 24 hours or so, to promote you to the lowest rank. And yeah, let's go. I hope you guys are all doing well. I mean that. If not, that sucks, but you will be good soon. Just sit back, relax, and let's go.
Brits, you can't take us anywhere. I'm Ashley with WatchMojo UK, and these are the top 10 times British celebs caused chaos on US talk shows.
US talk shows are, nowadays, like garbage.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at the times American chat shows were brave enough to invite guests over from the UK and perhaps got more than they bargained for, whether it was controversial, unexpected, or just outlandishly entertaining.
Is this what you all do for a living?
Yes!
Okay, but I'm here to...
Professional.
Okay, well, let me help you.
Number 10, Atkinson goes full bean. In 2018, comedic treasure Rowan Atkinson made an appearance on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert to promote the third installment of the Johnny English franchise.
I'm a huge fan. Well, I went and fanned at you a little bit backstage before you came out here.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you.
So far, so routine. But when talk turned to Rowan's comedic roots, he reenacted a Mr. Bean-esque routine that once had an audience at Oxford laughing for 7 minutes without the use of any words. Atkinson's effortless transition from his mild-mannered self into full-on Bean mode would have James McAvoy's character in Split envious.
I feel a little left out because I've never seen Mr. Bean before. I gotta watch them.
Hopefully, for the Blackadder star's next appearance, he'll spend the whole interview in the Bean persona.
Anyway, it was something like that.
I gotta watch Mr. Bean.
Number 9, Gordon and Corden start a fire.
The lamb sauce!
Doesn't need fat. You don't add fat on fat. Now, all right, guys, but Matilda.
Gordon's no stranger to talk
donut.
show troubles, and we might have included that time he predictably filled a swear jar on Jimmy Fallon. But then there's also the time he and his daughter made a manic English breakfast alongside James Corden.
I'm getting it crispy.
You put it right on the stovetop?
This really should have been a pretty straightforward feature, a pro chef preparing an everyday meal. But now, the cook-off sees Ramsay set fire to his station, his daughter call him out on burning bacon, and James serve up a plate of, well, slop. Get back to that day job, Gordon. Oh, wait. Number 8, Cowell doesn't mince words. Back when the US X Factor was still a thing, judges Simon Cowell and Demi Lovato popped up on an edition of Conan to promote the series. It didn't take long for things to kick off between the two, as Lovato immediately went in for a dig over Cowell's infamous, overly exposed, cleavage?
We're trying to reach to a younger demographic.
Yes.
And I just don't feel like we're gonna accomplish that when he's showing more cleavage than Brittany and I are.
In response,
that is sexist. Why can't men wear you? What would be the misogynistic for men? My brain broke. You look good, Simon. Don't listen to the haters.
the music mogul was prompted by the host to let the singer know how he really feels about her. Simon didn't hold back, living up to his blunt and ruthless reputation by straight up telling Demi that she's annoying right to her face. Ouch.
You are very annoying.
Thanks.
How does that?
How's that?
Well, you are.
You could be a bit of an ass.
I know.
How's that?
Number 7, Grant gets...
I would love to see Gordon Ramsay. I'd pay to go see Gordon Ramsay and Simon Cowell get into an argument and just like leave him in a cage and see who comes out alive.
Frank. In the mid-90s, Hugh Grant was mired in controversy due to a particular act of infidelity, shall we say, against one Elizabeth Hurley.
How about the Hollywood reaction? As you know, the Hollywood community was shocked to learn that this type of thing was going on, right?
But Grant didn't shy away from his actions, confronting the whole thing on The Tonight Show. Leno ripped the band-aid off instantly, asking Hugh,
What the hell were you thinking?
as his opening question. Grant listed off the excuses he could have said to explain the ordeal, but eventually admitted that he knows the difference between good and bad and accepted he did a bad thing. You can't say he didn't pay for his sins, literally.
I think you know in life pretty much what's a good thing to do and what's a bad thing, and I did a bad thing, and there you have it.
Number 6, Radcliffe raps. There was some magic on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon when Harry Potter star Daniel Radcliffe popped by to show his talents know no bounds.
Black Alicious' alphabet aerobics.
That would be one.
You know how to do that whole song?
Yeah, I do, yes.
That's one of the trickiest, fastest songs I know.
Well, yeah.
After expressing his fondness for rap and revealing he's capable of rapping the entirety of Black Alicious' alphabet aerobics, Fallon couldn't resist offering the Brit a microphone to show what he's got.
Detonator, dime a dank, daily do and go. Demonstrations, Don Dada on the down low. Eating other editors with each and every energetic, epileptic episode, elevated etiquette.
Impressively, Radcliffe pulled off the performance flawlessly, not tripping on his words.
I love Daniel Radcliffe. Can I just say, I hate American talk shows and talk show hosts nowadays. Put in Jimmy Fallon, Seth Meyers, what's his name? Colbert. What's this guy's?
Down low, eating other.
Fallon is capable of offering
He is Jimmy Fallon. Who's the other one? I don't know. They're just. It's just like they talk politics and then the audience goes ha 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 ha. Next, it's just. I hate talking.
Epileptic episode, elevated etiquette.
Impressively, Radcliffe pulled off the performance flawlessly, not tripping on his words even once. Forget talking to snakes. This was far more of a tongue twister. Now we're just left wondering why Daniel hasn't released a rap cover album.
Yesterday, Donzo sells our yawns, zigzag zombie, zooming to the zenith, 0 and 10 thoughts of a zealous Bram
Come on! Number 5, Sharon Osbourne's Royal Desires.
Conan might be one of the few who I don't mind.
Apparently, Sharon Osbourne not only wants to be a dame, she's willing to go to any lengths or sink down to any depths that it takes to get it.
You said something recently, you said that you wanted to have sex with Prince Charles.
Yes.
You just came out and said that.
Yes.
The former X Factor judge revealed as much on an episode of Conan, going as far to say that she hinted at doing a partner swap with Prince Charles and Camilla while socializing with them in person.
Swap, you know.
Oh, you proposed a couple
Camilla?
swap. Yeah.
Whether her husband and rock legend Ozzy agreed to this proposition or would rather bite the head off a bat is anyone's guess. Sharon, meanwhile, clearly prefers the head of a lizard.
Have you ever flirted with him directly? Have you ever made...
Yes, I do this on his leg while we're talking and eating dinner.
All right, well, yeah.
Number 4, Mirren wants a kiss. Speaking of dames, Dame Helen Mirren knows how to make an entrance, as Stephen Colbert was lucky enough to witness firsthand.
Whoa!
The Queen actress didn't waste any time in creating a stir by ignoring the talk show host's attempts at an innocent handshake and going straight in for a kiss on the mouth. Colbert's flustered and smitten response is clear evidence that this wasn't a moment planned ahead of time. The audience loved it too, but probably not as much as Stephen did. British chat show hosts must be asking themselves what they're doing wrong.
If I didn't do it then, I'd never get to do it. So, you know, I have been dreaming of doing that for about, 15 years. So I just grabbed my chance. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I suddenly can't remember any questions.
Number 3. Gervais talks about Adolf. Never a stranger to controversy, Ricky Gervais was on form during a chat on Late Night with Seth Meyers. The host brought up one of The Office star's many risque moments, this one being the time the comedian made Hitler jokes in Berlin.
Yeah. You actually told Hitler jokes in Berlin.
Yeah.
How did that go?
They loved it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
From then, it wasn't long before Gervais was showing pictures of baby Hitler
Such a cute baby. Oh, he's gonna grow up to be a great man, I bet. Dun, dun.
on his phone and offering a surprisingly thoughtful explanation to why he wouldn't travel back
That's gonna be clipped out of context. You know what I meant. Joke.
in time and kill him.
I wouldn't kill him. I'd change him. I'd just be nice to him, get him into art college.
The hilarity continued as the comic
Get
went
him
on
into
to demonstrate
art college. Just go back in time. Like, how do you go back in time and not kill Hitler but stop World War II? Go to, whenever Hitler failed art school a little bit before, and go to the dean where he's trying to get accepted to and be like, man, just accept the guy. Even if it's trash, just do it. It'll save the whole world millions of troubles.
how the image of baby Hitler sometimes pops up unprompted on his iWatch.
So I can be in a meeting and just baby Hitler pops up on the phone.
Number 2, Brand takes over. This now infamous interview consisted of comedian, actor, author, and activist Russell Brand swinging by Morning Joe on MSNBC to promote his Messiah Complex stand-up tour.
Messiah Complex, that's the name of your tour?
Yes.
Do you have one?
No. It's a mental illness.
Things escalated quickly, however.
I do. I know I'm Jesus Christ. Isn't that what a Messiah complex is? Is like you believe you're Jesus.
As Brand was let off his leash and began to dissect the performances of the hosts, offering advice on how they could conduct their jobs better.
You are talking about me as if I'm not here and as if I'm an extraterrestrial. You know I'm from a country that's near to you.
The rational observations are treated like an alien language by the interviewers, with one even confessing that he literally can't understand Russell.
Like, I have no idea what he's saying.
It's best you focus on your driving, Brian. You're a man, you don't want to
Look how rude they are. Look how great Russell... I don't know much about Russell Brand. I don't know his politics. I don't care about your politics, guys. Don't care. But look how attentive he is and interested in eye contact, and they're all just like, he's like,
The interviewers, with one even confessing that he literally can't understand Russell.
Like, I have no idea what he's saying.
It's best you focus on your driving, Brian. You're a man, you don't want to be distracted by humour. You might crash into a pedestrian.
So it's a good thing.
You can see where Brand felt compelled to offer some guidance. If only the comic would take over all mainstream news.
People of America, we're going to be okay. Everything's all right.
Number 1, Borat.
I like him. The news is... I'm going to rant for a sec. One of the big things I've noticed... It's the end of the video. I'll wait to the end.
People of America, we're going to be okay. Everything's all right.
Number 1, Borat is Borat. The long-running The Late Show with David Letterman saw all sorts of chaotic moments and contentious celebrity guests over the years, but perhaps none more so than when Borat appeared.
My name is Borat Sagdiyev. I'm a journalist. I am a... My name is Borat Sagdiyev. I'm a journalist. I am a son of Asimbala Sagdiyev and Boltok the rapist.
Sacha Baron Cohen was there to discuss the
Did he not
Borat
even
movie, and fortunately for everyone watching, decided to do it in character. The interview would arguably not even be allowed to air today, with Borat talking being the son of a rapist, his 15-year-old ex-wife, now deceased, and other such casual chatter.
My wife is dead.
I'm sorry to hear that.
High five!
The man
What a terrible host, Letterman.
behind the character always does well to keep a straight face, but Letterman certainly couldn't.
Kazakhstan is now a very civilized country, much like US and A.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips.
Nice. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, Russell Brand.
Door.
Messiah
Right
complex. That's the name of
performances.
Talking about me as if I'm not here. He's best. We're going to be a pedestrian.
So
it's a good thing.
You can see where Brand felt compelled to offer some guidance. If only the comic would take over all mainstream news.
People in America, we're going to be okay. Everything's all right.
Number 1, mainstream news.
People in America, we're going to be okay.
I'm gonna rant the movie. The Grace. If you want to leave, that's fine. If you don't listen, you're dead to me. But great video. But something I've noticed while I've began to be able to look at analytics and kind of see which videos get more views and therefore make more money. Usually correlate pretty 1-to-1 ratio, and it made me just what I dislike about current news status quo is that the money, and I don't really have a solution for this, but the money that they get translates to them staying on air. And so when that comes to normal shows, you give the people what they want and everything. But when it comes to news shows where people really get their news from, and me being one of them, just from a lot of news stations and whatever, I know that the way they make money is by advertisers. Advertisers will pay more money if more people view. And so in an institution like the news, where it's supposed to give the average viewer who doesn't have all the time in the day like I do, or a lot of people do, most people don't have enough time in the day to really research all the different new articles and cross-reference them and see really what's going on in the world. And so these primetime big news shows that everyone, tends to watch and get a lot of their news from is just, they're going to report what they believe will get most eyes to look and stay on the channel. And so I feel like I don't know the answer. Obviously not state-run media. That's horrible. It's got to be, private businesses but it's just, I'm not saying there is a solution. I'm just pointing out a problem that news nowadays especially is trying to grab your attention and make you freak out, and therefore want to pay attention more, and therefore their ratings go up, and then they get more money from advertisements. And I notice the same thing with YouTube. Is a lot of times I want to do the things that people really want me to do and recommend, and a lot of things. And when I go back and look at the analytics, I'm like, some of these videos, they just don't get a lot of views, and they don't make a lot of money. And so a part of me that I'm always fighting with this entire year, my first year of YouTube, is okay, yes, I'd like to do this video and this video, and oh, he recommended this, and I want to learn about this. And then seeing analytics and being like, oh, this makes money, this makes money, this makes money. And so I keep wanting to be like, oh, I'm not making enough, push all these videos out that just happen to grab attention. And then versus just, my main, a lot of it history stuff where it doesn't get that. Talk way too much, but it was the end of the video. So
Everything's all right.
Everything's all right. You're going to be okay. Chill out. See you guys next time. That was long.